Hello friends, I am Engineer Nasir. If you are working on chill water system, there are some basic rules you should know. In this video, we will study them one by one in brief. Piping material that can be used for chill water system. The most commonly used is carbon steel or we say black steel pipe. PVC pipe also you can use and copper pipe also it can be used. Fittings used for chill water piping system. Normally for pipe size up to 2 inch we use threaded fittings. Then for pipe size from 2.5 inch up to 10 inch we use grooved coupling fittings. And from 12 inch and above pipe size we use welded fittings. Condensate drain piping. When we use condensate drain piping for AC unit like FCU and HU, we use P-trap after the unit. The height of the P-trap you can calculate as the height difference between the U and the AC unit should be minimum 2 inch, and the height of this U you can see in this picture, it should be equal to the unit external static pressure in water gauge. Suppose if you have an FCU having external static pressure of 2 inch water gauge, then the height of this U portion should be 2 inch. Linear expansion or contraction for the chill water pipe. When we install a straight length of chill water piping, then we provide the provision for expansion and contraction. For that purpose we use flexible coupling or flexible joint. So this expansion you can calculate as per this. For a temperature difference from 0 to 50 degree Fahrenheit, for steel pipe the expansion value is 0.37 inch per 100 feet length of pipe. For copper pipe the expansion is 0.56 inch per 100 feet of piping. Commonly used valve in chill water piping system. Before and after each equipment we use a set of valve and we call it as valve package. For main line generally we use following system. Up to 6 inch pipe size we use gate valve, and for 8 inch and above we use butterfly valve. FCU valve package. This is an FCU and it is its valve package. For valve package in supply line before FCU we use dielectric union because mostly the pipe connection coming with the FCU is copper and our piping is carbon steel. So to join the dissimilar material we need to use a dielectric union. Then flexible pipe joint, drain valve, strainer, gate valve. In the return also dielectric union, then flexible, then we use balancing valve and control valve. You can use DRV. Most commonly used are PICV, pressure independent control valve. You can use automatic flow limiting valve. So whatever you can use as per your design, so you can use here. Then gate valve. Then we have bypass also between supply and return for flushing or some maintenance purpose also. Generally for FCU we have the pipe size up to 2 inch, so we use all these fitting threaded. So for threaded in bypass we provide a union for installing bypass, and this bypass size we use same as supply and return, but you can use is smaller also, but the minimum size should not be less than 3-4 inch. This is valve package for HU having up to maximum pipe size 2 inch. So for supply piping, first we provide the dielectric union, then flexible pipe joint, pressure gauge, temperature gauge, drain valve, strainer, gate valve. For return also the same, dielectric union, flexible, pressure gauge, temperature gauge. Here we use the balancing and control valve. Most commonly we are using now pressure independent control valve, or you can use DRV, automatic flow limiting valve, as per your requirement. Then gate valve. Then we provide the bypass between supply and return, and the size of this bypass generally we have the same as the supply and return, but you can have a smaller size also for it. The minimum value for it should not be less than 3-4 inch. this is AHU wall package for pipe sizing 2.5 inch and above. Normally when we have the supply and return piping for AHU 2.5 inch and above, the coil connection for the AHU is smaller than the pipe size. So for it we use reducer in supply and return. Also the pipe connection coming with the AHU, these are threaded. If this is grooved, then you can use the grooved coupling joint, because for pipe size 2.5 inch and above we use grooved piping. Otherwise you can use the flange. Then here you can use flexible coupling, or if you need to use, you can use flexible pipe connection. Then pressure gauge, temperature gauge, all these are same for supply and return. But for in supply you have to provide here drain valve, strainer, then gate valve. For return, here you need to use the balancing valve. Normally we are using pressure independent control valve. You can use DRV, you can use automatic flow limiting valve, whatever suitable for your project you can use. Then gate valve. Then after all these valve we provide a bypass here. The size of the bypass you can have the same as the pipe size, or you can follow, if you need to make it lesser size, then you need to follow this rule. For pipe size 2.5 inch and 3 inch, the minimum size for the bypass should be 2 inch. But for the pipe size 4 inch and 6 inch, the minimum size for the bypass should be 3 inch. For chilled water pump hookup or wall package, you can have, we use two types. If you are using suction diffuser and triple duty valve, then you can have minimum number of valves. Here in supply only you need to provide the triple duty valve, and in return you can have one butterfly valve and suction diffuser. Here you can use flexible coupling or pipe flexible joint. For chill water pump hookup or wall package, you can use this arrangement. In the suction line, first we use the isolating valve, butterfly valve, then strainer, wall package, pipe flexible joint, or you can use pipe flexible coupling, then eccentric reducer. For the discharge, you can use concentric reducer, pipe flexible joint, or flexible coupling, pressure gauge, check valve, double regulating valve, isolating valve, butterfly valve. For the base of the pump, if you are using pump on higher floor, then you should use inertia base here. Otherwise you can use normal concrete pad with the vibration isolator. Suggested pipe support spacing as per ASME B31.1 2001. The maximum distance between two support or span you can have for 1 inch diameter of pipe size. You can have the maximum span or distance between space between two supports of 7 feet or 2.1 meter. For 2 inch diameter of pipe, the maximum distance between two support you can have 10 feet or 3 meter. In the same way, for 4 inch diameter pipe, 14 feet 4.3 meter. For 6 inch diameter of pipe, you can have a span of 17 feet or 5.2 meter. In the same way, when the pipe increases, the span increase. For 24 inch diameter of pipe, you can have a span of 30 feet or 9.8 meter. When we hang pipe by clamp, we use threaded rod. From this table we can find the maximum carrying capacity for the threaded rod. This table is 121.7.2 from ASME B31.1 2001. First you need to calculate the weight of the pipe. Take the length of pipe between two support and then calculate the weight for pipe and the water inside it. Then this column is for the pipe weight, and from this column you can select the corresponding threaded rod diameter. If your pipe weight is coming 3629, then from the first column you can select the corresponding minimum rod diameter, which is 1.25 inch.